The quality of your nervous system is the quality of your life. One man, two nervous systems, two entirely different worlds. The quality of your nervous system is the quality of your life. People believe the quality of their life comes from money, status, relationships, career, recognition, travel, followers, success. This is because they have never closely observed themselves. A man with a dysregulated nervous system can sit in luxury and still feel hunted. A man with a peaceful nervous system can sit in an ordinary room and feel complete. So, what exactly determines the quality of life? Not circumstance, interpretation. And what determines interpretation? The condition of the organism. A nervous system flooded with stress cannot perceive beauty accurately. It converts uncertainty into fear, silence into discomfort, challenge into threat, waiting into suffering, boredom into panic, ordinary human interactions into psychological pressure. Such a man believes life is difficult. No, his nervous system is inflamed. And because humans are unconscious, they mistake internal state for external reality. This is why two people can walk through the exact same world and experience entirely different universes. Which brings us to one man, two nervous systems, two entirely different worlds. The first man wakes up already at war. His body is tense, breathing shallow, mind racing, attention fragmented. He needs stimulation immediately. Coffee, phone, noise, urgency, thought, drama. Without stimulation, he collapses into discomfort. This man interprets life through survival biology. So everything feels heavy, every tiny things. A coworker typing loudly, a delayed text, traffic, uncertainty, another person's success. The nervous system magnifies everything like a microphone placed against chaos. Then there is the second man, same face, same life, same office, same world, but internally space. His breathing is deep, his body is not screaming, his nervous system is not preparing for war, and suddenly the world softens. He no longer reacts violently to ordinary existence. He can sit quietly, walk slowly, read patiently, train consistently, think clearly. He no longer needs constant escape from himself. This is what people fail to understand. A regulated nervous system changes perception itself. It is not merely feeling calm, it changes what you notice, what affects you, how intensely you react, how long suffering lasts, what kind of thoughts arise, what kind of decisions you make. In truth, most people are not living life, they are living their nervous system. And because they do not see this, they spend decades trying to rearrange the external world while neglecting the biological foundation through which the world is experienced. So they chase more success, more stimulation, more excitement, more validation, while the inner ecosystem burns. And then they wonder, why does nothing feel enough? Because peace does not begin in achievement. Peace begins when the organism stops fighting existence itself. The calm man is not better, he is simply no longer internally at war. That is why silence feels nourishing to him, routine feels stabilizing, simple days feel beautiful. The chaotic man calls this boring because he has become addicted to stimulation. He mistakes intensity for aliveness, but intensity is not life. Intensity is often the nervous system trying to outrun itself. You are not merely thinking differently, you are living in two entirely different biological realities. One Tarun lives in an open field, the other lives inside smoke. And the tragedy is this: the smoke filled Tarun believes the smoke is reality. That is the illusion. When the nervous system is inflamed, overstimulated, sleep deprived, stressed, flooded with tension, traffic, pressure, anticipation, comparison, and internal noise, the mind becomes incapable of perceiving life clearly. Not philosophically, biologically. The body becomes a war zone, and then small sounds feel aggressive, fast typing feels threatening, conversations feel heavy, tiny thoughts become catastrophic, the chest tightens, breathing becomes shallow, the heart beats harder, attention fractures, the mind loops endlessly, the world feels unsafe. Nothing externally changed, but the biology changed. And biology colors perception. A calm nervous system interprets reality one way. and an inflamed nervous system interprets the exact same reality another way. That is why you noticed the same office, the same people, the same environment. Yet, one version of you was relaxed and unconcerned. Another version feels hunted by existence itself. This is why most people misunderstand suffering. They think, my thoughts are causing my suffering. No, often the body has already entered chaos, and then the mind creates stories to explain the chaos. The nervous system fires first, the psychological narrative comes afterward. And because the mind wants reasons, it says, maybe it's my future, maybe it's comparison, maybe I'm behind, maybe this office is bad, maybe these people are the problem. But the deeper truth is, the organism itself has become overstimulated. You already saw the evidence. During those 120 gym days, routine, movement, recovery, predictability, sunlight, progress, no excessive pressure, no chaotic commuting, no fragmented lifestyle. And suddenly, your breathing changed, your emotional baseline changed, your tolerance changed, your thoughts changed, your perception changed. Same Tarun, different biology. People massively underestimate this. They think enlightenment, peace, clarity, discipline, confidence, and emotional stability are purely mental. No. A dysregulated nervous system can make existence itself feel hostile, and a regulated nervous system can make ordinary life feel beautiful. This is why chronic stimulation is so dangerous, not because it feels stressful, but because it silently alters perception itself. The overstimulated man cannot see clearly. He lives in survival mode while believing he is thinking objectively. That is the illusion you wanted to see. You think, I am seeing reality. But often you are seeing reality through inflammation, cortisol, adrenaline, sleep deprivation, emotional residue, and nervous system exhaustion. A chaotic nervous system turns life into psychological horror. Then comes the deeper trap. When biology collapses, the mind starts chasing stimulation to escape the pain. More scrolling, more fantasy, more noise, more external validation, more obsession, more compulsive thinking, which further destroys the nervous system. So the man becomes both exhausted and unable to rest. That is modern suffering. And what you said about living in a dead forest is accurate. Because when the nervous system is chronically stressed, curiosity dies, joy dies, patience dies, silence becomes uncomfortable, presence disappears, everything feels emotionally grey. You are technically alive, but internally the ecosystem has collapsed. Then one calm day appears, good sleep, good workout, good breathing, good rhythm, good nervous system state. And suddenly, music feels beautiful. People stop bothering you, thoughts slow down, existence softens, you stop fighting life. Nothing external changed, the biology changed. This is why protecting the nervous system is not self care, it is foundational intelligence. Because the quality of your nervous system determines the quality of your perception, the quality of your decisions, the quality of your emotions, the quality of your relationships, the quality of your ambition, the quality of your inner world. A dysregulated nervous system can make heaven feel like hell. A regulated nervous system can make ordinary life feel sufficient. And perhaps the deepest realization is this: most people spend their lives trying to improve their thoughts while continuously poisoning the biological ground from which thoughts arise. They are trying to grow peace in burnt soil. Listen, there are two Taruns walking through the same world, same roads, same office, same people, same traffic, same keyboard sounds, same evening sky. But one walks through a living forest, the other walks through ashes, and from the outside, nobody notices because both are wearing the same face. The first Tarun wakes up already tired, not physically, existentially. His nervous system is carrying yesterday's noise into today. His sleep was fragmented. His chest is tight before the day even begins. His breathing is shallow. His mind wakes up running. He enters the office like a deer entering a battlefield. The sound of someone typing fast feels invasive. A notification feels like pressure. A conversation feels exhausting. A tiny inconvenience becomes emotional weight. His mind cannot stay still. One thought enters and instantly multiplies into 10 because the forest inside him is dry. And in a dry forest, even one spark becomes wildfire. So this Tarun begins unconsciously chasing escape, scrolling, stimulation, fantasy, noise, urgency, constant thinking, mental drama. Not because he is weak, because his inner ecosystem is collapsing. And when a forest dies, everything becomes louder. Even silence becomes uncomfortable. This Tarun fears boredom because boredom forces him to meet the chaos already inside him. So he fills every empty second. Music, videos, thoughts, imaginary conversations, future fears, validation, movement without rest. His life becomes psychologically crowded, and slowly, without realizing it, he loses the ability to simply exist. Then there is the second Tarun. He wakes up and the body is not screaming. The nervous system is quiet, not ecstatic, not dopamine high, just calm. And this calm changes everything. He walks through the same office, but now the typing sound is just typing, not threat, not irritation, not psychological pressure, just a sound. He has space inside him. And because there is space, life no longer crashes violently into him. A thought comes, but it passes like a bird crossing the sky. No wildfire, because this forest is alive. The soil is wet, the trees are rooted, the ecosystem is balanced. This Tarun begins to prefer simple things: long walks, repetitive gym sessions, journaling, silence, predictable routines, early sleep, reading slowly, having empty time, doing one thing at a time. To the overstimulated world, this life looks boring, but to the regulated nervous system, it feels like heaven. Because peace is not excitement, peace is the absence of internal war. And slowly, this Tarun discovers something dangerous. The greatest luxury in life is not status, it is a calm nervous system. Because with a calm nervous system, you think clearly, you breathe deeply, you stop reacting to everything, you stop interpreting life as attack, you stop needing constant escape, you stop manufacturing psychological storms. And the strangest part, both Taruns think they are seeing reality accurately, but neither is seeing reality. They are seeing through the condition of their nervous system. One sees through smoke, the other sees through clear air. This is why the chaotic Tarun keeps trying to fix life externally. Maybe I need a different environment. Maybe I need more success. Maybe I need more stimulation. Maybe I need more attention. Maybe people are the problem. But the deeper issue is the inner forest is burning, and a burning forest cannot perceive beauty correctly. Then one day, the chaotic Tarun accidentally tastes calm again. Good sleep, gym consistency, less stimulation, silence, routine, space, solitude. And suddenly he realizes the world was not attacking me, my nervous system was. That realization changes everything. Because now he sees that protecting his peace is not laziness, it is survival. And he begins understanding why the calm Tarun guards his life so carefully, why he says no to unnecessary chaos, why he avoids overstimulation, why he protects sleep, why he values empty space, why he prefers depth over excitement, why he no longer worships busy. Because he knows something the chaotic world does not. A human being can lose his entire life simply by living too long in a burning nervous system. Most people are not suffering because life is objectively unbearable. They are suffering because the instrument through which life is experienced has become unstable. When the nervous system is calm, life is simple. When the nervous system is chaotic, life becomes distorted. The same world can feel like peace or pressure, space or suffocation, clarity or confusion, ease or struggle. Nothing external needs to change for everything to feel different. This is the hidden truth most people never directly see. You are not experiencing life directly, you are experiencing life through your biology. And when that biology is inflamed, even ordinary existence feels like resistance. So the real work is not to constantly fix the outer world, but to stop unknowingly living in a state of internal war. Because once the nervous system settles, life does not become perfect, it becomes clear. And in that clarity, even simplicity feels like enough.